What's going on, Possum friends? Possum Gamer here, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. Today I'm actually going to be giving you my top 5 favorite games of 2015. There's no script to this video, this is just kind of me rambling at you, so here we go. At number 5 we've got Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3 is really fun. If you guys haven't played any of the Just Cause games, they're about just kind of doing whatever. The only unfortunate part about Just Cause 3 is my computer actually doesn't run it all that well. It doesn't play along with my graphics card or whatever, but still, I'm having a lot of fun playing it, even though I only get like 20 frames per second. And honestly, I think that's a really good testament to just how fun and interesting the game can really be. Like I said, my computer doesn't run it, but I still play it. I think I've got several hours into it so far, and it doesn't even run all that well. But hopefully they'll patch it soon so that my computer can run it just fine, and it'll be even better. I might even rearrange this top 5 list so that it's higher on the list or some shit. I don't know. This list isn't in any order. Like I said, there's no script, there's no thing. It's just 5 games I really enjoyed from 2015. At number 4, I put Resident Evil Revelations 2. You guys know my feelings on Resident Evil Revelations 1. Basically, when the game was doing what it should be doing, it was doing it awesome. But then it tried to be Resident Evil 6 too often, and then I stopped playing it, and it went to shit. But I've actually recently picked up Revelations 2 for the Vita, and so far, no complaints, honestly. It plays just like the good sections of Resident Evil Revelations, which is weird because it does actually have another character, and it's kind of similar to 5, but I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. It's really interesting, really cool. The story is still batshit crazy and kind of stupid because it's Resident Evil, but whatever. What are you gonna do about that? It's Resident Evil. But like I said, I'm having a lot of fun playing it through on my Vita. Yeah, it gets a good rating. One and a half thumbs up out of 2. That's a pretty good score. Number 3, we have Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. If you can't tell, I am a very big Metal Gear Solid fan. I mean, it's right here, Foxhound. I love Metal Gear Solid. I love pretty much every game in the series. And Metal Gear Solid 5, despite not being the best story-wise, it's one of the best games gameplay-wise in the series. As far as just gameplay, it's probably my favorite. It's just got so much to offer with the open world and all the different ways to take everything down. It's amazingly fun. If you guys haven't played it yet, I highly recommend it. From what I understand, it works well on every system it got released on. So there you go, I've got it on the PS4 and no complaints. It's amazing. I love the game so much. Number 2, we've got an indie horror game actually, Layers of Fear. I've played through a little bit of it on my channel. You guys have probably seen it, hopefully, if you guys watch my stuff. Who knows? But Layers of Fear is an incredible indie horror game. It's one of the few games that legitimately terrified me. And the combination of it terrifying me and some part of the gameplay capture kind of corrupting and getting a little messed up is why I didn't finish my playthrough on the channel. It's an amazing game, and it's in early access right now on Steam. I have no idea when it plans on releasing. I think on Steam it's actually got like a 10 out of 10, like, overwhelmingly positive review score. It's incredible. It's an amazing game. It tells a really interesting and twisted dark story, which is really cool. And it doesn't rely exclusively on jump scares, though it does pepper them in to good effect. Kind of like a really good, interesting Silent Hill type game. In fact, it reminds me a lot of PT, the playable teaser that we got for Silent Hills, and it's amazing. It's so much fun, and it's so scary to me, and I love it. So yeah, I highly recommend checking that one out if you guys want to be spooked. And for number 1, this one is actually my favorite game of 2015 that got released this year, that I played this year, anything. And I know it's kind of a cliched pick, but The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, it's amazing. It's everything I wanted out of an action RPG like The Witcher. It's got so much content, so much to do, and just such an interesting lore and backstory to everything in the game that it'll keep you interested for hours and hours and hours. I've put so many hours into my copy already, and I'm not even very far in the story, and I'm loving it so far. Yeah, Witcher 3 is my personal game of the year, honestly. It blew me away. I went in, I think my first game in the Witcher series was Witcher 2 on the 360. I did really enjoy that one. Some parts were a little iffy, but I hit the mic, sorry. But overall, Witcher 2 was a really interesting and cool experience. But The Witcher 3 just takes everything that I loved about Witcher 2 and fucking cranks it up, and I love it so much. So, yeah. There we go. There's my top 5 favorite games of 2015. One game that I know you guys are going to be upset that isn't on the list is Undertale. Undertale is a game that I'm conflicted about. I haven't played it. I'll say that first of all. I haven't played it. But I feel like I can't help but feel like it's overhyped. And like I said, I haven't played it, so I don't know personally how it actually is or anything like that. I haven't watched any playthroughs or anything, just in case I do actually want to play it. But I remember a similar situation happening with Shovel Knight. I think 2014, the year before, where just everything I saw about the game was, it's perfect, 10 out of 10, best game ever, best game all time, forever. And I finally gave in and bought Shovel Knight and played it, and I was ultimately let down. Shovel Knight's not a bad game, don't get me wrong, but I was let down because it didn't meet all the expectations. And that's kind of how I feel Undertale might be, which is why I'm waiting for some of the hype to die down, which for some reason it still hasn't. Waiting for the hype to die down so that I can actually hop in with a good, clear mindset and actually give it a fair shot. So, hopefully you'll forgive Undertale's absence from this list. If not, go ahead and dislike the video, that's cool. But, I mean, I can't put a game on the list if I haven't played it, so whatever. Anyway, this was a bit of an experiment. I might do some more of these kind of vloggy, top 5, top 10, whatever kind of style things in the future if you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know in the comments, give it a like, and go ahead and tell me what your top 5 favorite games of 2015 were, whether they were games that came out in 2015 or just games that you played for the first time in 2015. I mean, that counts too. They were new to you, so. But anyway, this is getting long and rambly, so I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, like I said, please let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye!